Konnichiwa, and welcome to Tsuki no Ame, where we try Japanese snacks and treats. Today is kind of a bit of an interesting episode, so I am, first off, very sorry to say, unfortunately, Clipchamp, that's the software I use for filming and editing, lost the video for the TokyoTreat unboxing, and there's just no way for me to get the raws. And, obviously that's a problem because, that is something that we do here. We go through the boxes, that way, everybody can see what's in there, and honestly, unboxing days are some of my favorite videos. Somebody said several months back that's kind of like a treasure chest, and I do. It feels like opening a treasure chest and getting to explore, and so I'm really sorry that got lost, especially because this is only compounded by the fact that while it's always exciting to get these boxes and see what's inside, there are also times where you get a box where it just kind of, I don't know, just something about it is like it's just kind of hitting the right notes for you. And I don't know what it is about. Well, no, I have some ideas what it is, but this month's Tokyo Treat box just really felt fun, and there were several things in there that I was really excited about. So I was really, really disappointed that the video got lost. So I can't do an unboxing, but I can still show you everything that's in there. I haven't gone through and started sorting things yet because I was trying to get the video trying. So I have everything as packed as tightly as I can in the box. I have, seen everything, so it's not necessarily a surprise. At the same time, I haven't gone through it super heavily, so I'm also not very familiar. You will see I tried to get that box as repacked as I could, and I can't. They are so good. All of these subscription boxes, they are amazing at just making use of every single speck of space in those boxes. So we are going to do that. I have everything here ready to go. And just because, again, since we aren't actually doing a technical unboxing, it's going to go a little differently. So for one thing, I am just, before we pull the box out and you see how I tried, we have, of course, I always call this out, this is this month's little note from the CEO, and I love that. That is Tokyo Tower lit up for Christmas in the background with this lit street. I saw a video where they were doing a tour of these illuminations about a week or so ago, and they did actually show this, and I remember thinking it was so beautiful, and it was lingering with me, and I kind of wanted to find the picture of it, and then Tokyo Treat just sent it to me. So thank you, Tokyo Treat. This is, I think, honestly, my favorite out of all of the ones that you sent so far. I think it's one of my favorite in general, but from you specifically, I think that is my all-time favorite that you sent so far. And then, of course, we do have our culture guide, which is so helpful if you do get these boxes. I highly encourage, every single time, I'm always going to say, I'm always going to just, beat that horse, just because there is so much good information on these different snacks, and a lot of these have some interesting cultural information as well. These are amazing. I always save them. They are super helpful. It's my number one resource for information on snacks. And actually, there is a snack in the box where you really do need the culture guide. You can't go off with the custom sheet. I'm just going to tell you right now, if there's a disagreement between the custom sheet and the culture guide's the one that's got it right. So here, finally, after nearly 5 minutes of me talking, we have our box. I do just want to show it off because, again, we got a specially designed box, and you can see I tried. It did not, I can't get it closed. I can't. Until like half the contents are gone, I can't. But they redesigned it, and here we have Tokyo Tower again lit up for Christmas. Whoever it is who does these redesigns, they always do a wonderful job of making the box fit the theme for the month when they do these. The standard one, I think, is also really well done. But these special ones, they really do make them shine. So here we go. Like I said, I tried. I do not have that talent. That is something that I just do not have. I cannot repack these. I think part of why I was so excited is there are a few duplicates in this box, but there are things that I really enjoyed. So, for example, this I'm pretty sure is a duplicate. I think we had it recently, but I remember really enjoying it. So if it is a duplicate, and I'll verify uh, to make sure, it was amazing, and I loved it, and it was wonderful. This is okay, and this is another thing that they did. They kind of gave them all like a little festive addition to make them fit the theme. So this one is the warming Tom Yum Kang pretzel sticks. And if they are the one I'm remembering, so good, so good. I remember really loving them. And then this is the cozy caramel corn puffs and peanuts, and these are one of those snacks where I really just could not see the appeal before I started the channel. I really just did not just this did not hold my attention in a positive way. And then I tried it because, that's what we do on this channel. And it was amazing. It's texturally like a puffy Cheeto covered in bugle sauce, like that bugle caramel sauce. I did not realize that I needed it in my life, but I did. And the plain where it's just the caramel corn puffs, really good. The ones with peanuts, like they blend together really well. They are actually very different experiences, and I highly recommend both. So this is the Mary Mochi Donut Gummy, which really looks fun. And yes, of course, I'm going to rearrange all of these at the end to try and make them as visible as possible. And I'm probably not going to do that great a job. I will do my best. These are the Ghana Holiday Truffles, which, man, the more I'm looking at this, I'm kind of curious. Japanese chocolate tends to be waxy, but sometimes when they have something else going on, it can just. Sometimes we've gotten stuff where it's like, it's worth it even though it's waxy. Okay, so this is the Festive Foamy Fizz. And something that makes me really happy about this is, so over the summer, TokyoTreat did a rebrand. And in fact, that's actually when they started doing these notes like Sakurako and Boxudu. And again, TokyoTreat, thank you. I love them. I look forward to them every month. Prior to that, they always sent a drink, and then for a little while they weren't. And it looks like they've started up again with these kind of drink packets, and I am super excited about it. I think it's really fun. I really appreciate it. Without trying it, thank you, TokyoTreat. This is one of the things I'm kind of looking forward to. It looks like we got the strawberry one, which should be pretty good. Okay. These are the Winter Wonder waffle chips. And they are, as far as I can tell, actually sour cream and onion flavored. That's what this says in katakana. My katakana only goes so far, but I can read that much. That's about all I can read is when they use it for a cognate, and that's about it. Okay, and this is one of the things that I am most excited for out of this box. So they're calling this the Yuletide Yakisoba. And if you've been on the channel for a while, then you already know this. If you're new, hi, welcome. Thank you for joining. Sorry for the insanity this month. But I adore yakisoba. It is one of my favorite foods just in general. Not one of my favorite Japanese, like just one of my favorite foods, period. I love it so much. And I think this is only the second time that they've sent us yakisoba. And it's kind of interesting because the yakisoba that I can get here, it's the pre-cooked noodles. And they cook up really nice and easy, and they're delicious, and I highly recommend. But they sent us one back in October last year, 2023, and they were like a dry pack like this. And I remember they cooked up so easily and they were so good. And it was a slightly different experience than using the ones where the noodles were pre-cooked and refrigerated. And I really enjoyed it. I like both a lot. I think they're, like I said, yakisoba has become one of my favorite foods, period, of all time. Just no category, no nothing, just favorite food, period. And I've tried to find more that are like this, and I can't. So I am super excited to try this. I think it's going to be amazing, and we're totally going to do that with our fizzy drink, because that's what we do on this channel. And I am already, honestly, so excited for that episode. I think it's going to be amazing. I am so excited. Okay. And yes, they all have kind of cutesy names like that. This one is Santa's Rich Hot Cocoa Choco Pie. I'm not kidding, and I actually looked at was like glancing over the ingredients list, and it said something about hazelnut paste. Looks really fun. So this is the Jolly Cola Chew, and this is actually a Gabrichu. And Gabrichu is a type of candy that we've actually had a couple times on the channel. We've never had the cola flavor. We've had like the plain ramune and like the grape, I think. I think those are the two that we've gotten. And I remember they were really good. Like the texture was something between an Airhead and a Laffy Taffy. And then, of course, Japanese candy makers are so good at capturing flavors. I'm looking forward to this. I think it's going to be fun. Okay. So this is, like I said, they had, whoever came up with the fun names for the custom sheet, I honestly, this is absolutely adding to my fun this month. Thank you. I am enjoying it because these are the Silent Night Sesame Crackers. I'm not kidding. That is honestly what it says on the custom sheet. And of course, you know, they're listed a little bit different in the culture guide, but I appreciate that they had fun. Also, I just have to call out something about the shape and the scalloping around the edges. This is really making me think of like Ritz crackers. So I'm really curious to see what these turn out like, because I'm sure they're going to taste nothing like, but the picture is just making me think of Ritz. And I am so curious. So curious. Okay, we're going to do these real quick. Like I said, whoever did the custom sheet had fun, and I appreciate it. This is the Sleigh Bell Salted Cookie Sandwich. They are saying, and I'm actually reading straight off the back of the package here, salty butter cookie with camembert cheese flavored cream. This is one of those things where we've had things like it and had them be awful, but we've also had one snack I remember in particular, and I think it was specifically camembert, where it was amazing. It was so good, and so I have no idea what I'm getting myself into with this one. But I will be trying it. You are welcome to watch me and see whether it's suffering or rejoicing. Okay, so this is one of those items where it's just why I was calling out the culture guide and part of why I say it's so important. So according to the custom sheet, this is the cabbage and sauce Christmas crunch. It's not actually cabbage. According to the culture guide, this is actually seaweed and sauce. So yeah, one of those moments where, you know, the custom sheet, they have to get it very quick for the officials to, you know, figure everything out. But yeah, the real information is in the culture guide. Also, this little guy kind of makes me, is it just me or is he like a little froggy? Let me know down in the comments below what you think, what animal you think this guy is. He's super cute and fun, and I like it. It makes me happy. Okay, we're almost to the end. We have These are the Mary Meitaiko mayo chips. If I remember right, yeah. Right here underneath it says no mayo, no life. Which just makes me laugh. It makes me laugh. I think it's really cute. Going to be kind of interesting. Japanese mayo is different. I'm going to change that actually. Just mayo is different like everywhere you go. Um, and so just the balance between like the vinegar versus like the egg whites. Sometimes there's more of the vinegar, so you get more of the spice coming through. Sometimes there's more of the egg whites, so you get more of the sweet coming through. And just kind of depends on where you are. Japanese tends to be more on the vinegar side, so it's got a bit more of the spice to it. It's kind of interesting. I'm very curious to see how this turn out. Okay, I think this is the last item. Yes. Ironically, these were like right at the top when I did the original unboxing. And now they're clear at the bottom. Not a comment, just they fit so nicely in the bottom. These are the Snowy Chocolate Crepe Kit Kats. So for those of you who are new, who may be unfamiliar with TokyoTreat, every month they send us a noodle dish, and every month they send us a bag of Kit Kats. And they're both always things I look forward to, just seeing what it is that we're going to get. So yeah, I am, like I said, I went through this box and I was so excited about so much of this. There's a lot in here that looks like so much fun. And I am genuinely just hyped for it. It's going to be so delicious, I think. And yes, I struggle every month trying to arrange these. The people who do this for the website, I have no idea what sort of magic it is that they have that helps them do this so well every single month, because the displays that they come up with are always just so lovely. And I try every month to try and get these arranged in a way that is, moderately. And I'm never able to do it half as well as they are, ever. I try so hard and it never works. Okay, we're gonna do that, and yes, really, if you're unfamiliar with TokyoTreat, they really do send us a noodle dish every single month, and it makes me so happy. We've gotten to try so many good types of noodles and types of ramen things that I would have never even thought of before. And I've really enjoyed getting to try and explore all of these things. It's so much fun. So here you have it. These are all the things in the TokyoTreat for December of 2024. It is officially our third subscription box to arrive. So we are, of course, going to leap into taste testing these things, but not until after we finish with Boxu and Japan Candy Box, just because those are the first and second boxes to arrive, and it is first arrived, first tasted. The only thing that we will pause for after this is for when the Sakura Co box arrives, then of course we will do that unboxing as well. I also just have to let you know real quick, this box is still technically available, but only for a couple more days. The cutoff for TokyoTreat and Sakura Co is the 15th of the month. After that, it goes away. But if there's something you see in here that you're like, I just really have to try it, feel free to let me know down in the comments below, even if it's past the 15th. I spend a lot of time on these different store sites. I know where the extras go for sale, and I go to a lot of other sites, and so, it might be possible to still get your hands on something if you aren't able to get it, or if, you're only interested in the one item. Please feel free to let me know. But yeah, I'm looking over this, and like I said, after I haven't really looked this over after the initial unboxing, and I remember thinking that so much of this looked so good, and going through it again, it's like, yes, there are so many things in here that, I either want to try or, like I said, the caramel corn, you know, it's a duplicate, but it's also just something I know I really enjoy, and I'm going to get to enjoy an entire bag of it all by myself. Uh, yeah, I'm just really excited for this and really looking forward to getting to try everything. So, thank you so much with your patience with me and for the oddity of today's episode. Hopefully, you know, this won't happen again. Fortunately, it's not something that happens very often. And, you know, I really am just so glad that I get to share with you, you know, these boxes and everything that's inside. You know, that is really just the fun of the channel, is getting to see all these things and getting to try them. uh, I love it so much. So thank you so much for joining me today. If you like my shirt, link for that is down in the description below. And please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Johnny.